So one day when this fails me, I will bite the bullet and buy like a nice quality electric solder sucker. But that day is not today. That day is not today. That day is not today. Hey everybody, welcome back. Last few videos I made was showcasing all of this retro hardware I got. And I want to deviate from that a little bit, but sort of stay on the same sort of track. This board doesn't work. Another one of the boards I have doesn't work. This one has physical damage. These capacitors are absolutely no good. They have ceased to be capacitors, and they're basically now just probably what's wrong with this board. We'll go ahead and replace those and see if this board comes back to life. It's probably going to be a shorter video, but you know what? Hopefully we can get this one to come back and be useful again. Because I hate to see these things get thrown away. You know, really anything get thrown away or recycled because they're not replaceable. Nobody makes these things anymore. So let's get right to it. So basically, to replace a capacitor, it's pretty simple to do. Let me get some light here. Shazam. You look at your capacitor, and I am by no means like a pro at this or anything like that, but capacitors are super simple. You look at, it's hard to see on that one, but you can see it on this black one here that's not, we don't have to replace it. Anyways, it says right there on the side that it's 10 volt and 1,000 microfarads. Whoops. I don't know if you can see that, but the black one is 10 volt, 1,000 microfarads. And the two that we're going to replace are the same thing. They're 10 volts, 1,000 microfarad. So we're just going to Zeus those off of there and replace them with, well, a couple of new ones. And hopefully this board will work. The first thing you're going to want to do, and I do it for safety, is to mark the connection, you know, the solder joints that you're going to undo, because you don't want to accidentally undo the wrong one. And then get your solder sucker heated up. This one was really cheap. I've had this a really long time, and the tip is getting pretty terrible. There it is. But it still works. So one day when this fails me, I will bite the bullet and buy like a nice quality electric solder sucker. But that day is not today. Place it over your joint. Well, it's melting it. It's just not making a good contact anymore. Maybe today is the day that this thing fails me. I've been fiddling around with this thing for a little bit and it's not working. It doesn't make a seal anymore. The last time I used it must have been its last moment of usefulness. So that's unfortunate. I can still get that off of there. I'll just get my hot air station. So all we're going to do is heat these two up until they melt, pulling on the capacitor from the bottom. So as soon as this solder melts, it should pop out. Alright, it wasn't a clean or professional looking job, but I did get one of them out of there. As you can see right there. And this really just demonstrates the importance of having a quality solder sucker. Because it was really a pain to get it out of there without damaging anything. So I'm going to work at getting this one out. Also, and I don't know if you can hear that, but like there's a rhythmic banging going on next door. I don't know what it is. I don't know what my neighbors are doing. I hope it's not coming through. I'll be back when I get this out. Alright, and same thing basically for this. Heat it up with this. This time I was more successful with the air gun than the other side. So with your new capacitors, this is usually true, but not 100%. The outer wrapping on here, this will denote your negative side, but to be 100% sure, the negative side is the shorter lead, positive side is the longer lead. So I usually like to cut them down a little bit before we install it. Just makes it easier to get things to line up if you don't have another inch or so of lead off of there. And then on your PCB where you're putting it, they denote negative and positive. Usually they denote negative positive on the, I forget what this is called, the silk screen or whatever. Positive on the top, negative on the bottom. Easy. So now, because I don't have clean holes because they're filled with solder still, I'm going to hopefully heat this up with the air gun until it's molten and then slide this down on through there. Okay, I finished my recapping job here. Looks pretty good. Where are they? There they are. It came out all right. So now we are going to hook this thing up to power and hopefully it works. Hopefully. Okay, so we are all hooked up here. I threw my diagnostic card in there. I don't remember if this works with the award BIOS or not, but we'll find out. No harm done. So let's go over here and watch the screen, see if it posts. Alright, here goes nothing. We're getting postcodes over here. You can't see it. We're getting postcodes, we're getting something. Life. Come on. 0503 C100. So I've been just checking this thing over. I tried a new video card and no dice on that. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to see this thing work today, but I did some research on what CPUs this actually supports, and come to find out that my Pentium 2 450, this is a, I might say this word wrong, but it's a Deschutes core processor, and my Celeron is a Mendocino, I believe. And this board here supports only Klamath. I'll put them up on the screen. Anyways, so we may have fixed an issue with these, with the capacitors, but the bigger issue all along is I don't have an actual processor that this board supports. So maybe I'll jump on eBay and see if I can't find something cheap. We'll be able to see if this thing works. I still have to go back and view the video. I don't remember if when we turn this on, if we got any life out of it. So we'll see here. But anyways, just a quick one for replacing some caps on a motherboard. Although we didn't see the benefit of on this one, I'm sure there was some benefit to it because, well, those are very bulged and very leaky, and that's no bueno. Alright, so if you enjoyed watching, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.